In this video, I'm going to explain how the remember me option in a sign-in part actually works. So in this feature project, when we move to the sign-in part, there's a button as remember me option. And earlier when I signed in, I used this remember me option, and because of that, when I'm coming to the sign-in part of the page, the password and the email is already filled. So I can sign in using that. So let's see how this part works in our program. In our sign in box in the index page, there's there's a ID for the remember me option in our sign in page. In our sign in function, we have assigned that to the variable remember me also, and we have send all those data into the sign in process the PHP as we discussed in the earlier video. So in a sign in process PHP, after validating the user, we check whether there's a user, and we check whether there is the remember me is true. That if the remember me is true, that means the remember me is tick. Otherwise, it is not selected. And if the remember me is true, we will set cookies for the email and password, and we have added the expiry date for that password and email cookies. And if it is not set, it's not saved in the cookie. And in our index page, from the beginning, we are having two variables as email and password, and the values are null. And in here, we check whether they are if the cookie is set, and if so, that we assign that data for that variables, and we will echo those email and password using those cookies if it is set and assigned to the variable. Otherwise, the empty variables will be loaded here. And that's how basically our remember me option works. And let's meet in the next video.